What is going on, Sacktown? It's Sacktown Pete back with another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm happy Sacramento Kings have won again tonight. The final score from Tampa tonight, they played the Toronto Raptors, and the final score was 126 to 124. For those of you that don't know, the Toronto Raptors are playing in Tampa instead of Toronto due to the current circumstances that's currently happening in the world. They do not want to be traveling from Toronto and back and forth. So the league has decided that they will do their home games in Tampa. And tonight they took an L because the Sacramento Kings played great basketball tonight. And let's go ahead and break it down. Let's go ahead and get started with the starting five. So let's get into the numbers with the starting five. Buddy Hield in 40 minutes, he had 22 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Harrison Barnes in 37 minutes, he had 26 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. De'Aaron Fox in 34 minutes, he had 24 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. Rashad Holmes in 26 minutes, he had 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And Marvin Bagley in 20 minutes, he had 7 points, 5 boards, 1 assist. Let's look at the bench. Tyrese Haliburton in 33 minutes, he had 10 points, 6 boards, 11 assists. Corey Joseph in 24 minutes, he had 16 points, 1 board, 4 assists. Big Hassan Whiteside in 20 minutes, he had 16 points, 9 boards, 1 assist, 1 block, and 1 steal. And Glenn Robinson in third, in 5 minutes, he had 0 points, and he was 0 for 1, and he had 1 assist. And that's the Toronto Raptors starting five. Siakam in 38 minutes, he had 32 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Kyle Lowry in 37 minutes, he had 17 points, 6 boards. 6 assists, 3 rebounds. Freddie VanVleet in 36 minutes, he had 26 points, 6 assists, 5 boards. And Mr. Aaron Baines in 23 minutes, he had 6 points, 10 boards. And Davis in 19 minutes, he had 12 points, 2 rebounds. So I'm just proud of this team. I know we had a big lead in the second half, and the Toronto Raptors were going to make a run. There's no doubt about that because anytime you have a team like the Toronto Raptors that have the championship pedigree, that knows what it takes to make runs and knows what it takes to win ball games, they're going to be tough to close out. And I'm so proud of Sacramento Kings for closing this game out tonight. I'm so glad that they got the defensive stops when they needed to down the stretch, and I'm so glad they offensively got it done tonight by dropping 126 points. Yes, they did give up 124 points, but like I said, tonight was a night where it was just a game where they had to outscore their opponent for the most part, and they did. And the thing that really was blown away with their play from the moment the tip off until the end of the game. The big lead, the 18-point lead that they constantly had throughout this whole game. It was great to see, and especially in the fourth quarter, like I said, when the lead cut down to 4 points. I didn't panic. I honestly did not panic. I knew this team just seemed like they were locked in and they were focused. Yeah, some calls towards the end of the game allowed the Raptors to get back in the game, but I wasn't sweating. Not once I was sweating because I know this team, when they needed them the most, they locked down on the defensive end, down the stretch, and got those stops. And offensively, they made baskets. And when we needed the most, they made free throws. So I'm talking about De'Aaron Fox and Harrison Barnes towards the end of the game. They made the free throws, and it was just a good game from Harrison Barnes and De'Aaron Fox today. Both of them with 20 plus each. And Hassan Whiteside, a big game from Hassan Whiteside, man. I'm so glad he is getting minutes. I'm so glad Luke Watson is getting him on the floor and keeping him on the floor, especially with tonight because Rashad Holmes and Marvin Bagley both struggled offensively, but Whiteside came through in 20 minutes. You know, he did work. 16 points, 9 boards, 6 to 7. Anything that we get for Whiteside on the offensive end is always a plus, man. And just a big body, being mobile, being active on the defensive end, getting rebounds, had a block. So, and his free throw shooting, yeah, I know he missed his last two free throws at the end of the game, towards the end of the game, but he still was 4 of 6. So, a guy who's a 48% free throw shooter from the free throw line, 4 of 6, I'll take that. That's a win in my opinion. So, with that being said, I hope that this is a recurring thing where we will see Hassan Whiteside on the court very often. I know we got a game tomorrow against the Miami Heat, so I'm hoping that we will see Whiteside on the court and being active like he was today. And I really do hope that I know before his injury, Luke Walton didn't really play him that much. He was trying to figure out the rotations and the lineups, but I think it took Luke Walton 4 days, the 4 days that we had off. I think it took Luke Walton to realize, okay, you know what? I got a defensive anchor, I got a defensive big, and I got a big that can get me buckets on the offense end as well, and be a force down low and wide side. And I think he realized that, hey, I got to play him. So Luke, I'm glad you're playing him. It's great to see that you're playing him, and even with tonight is a perfect example why we should play Hassan Whiteside because of the impact that he can make on the game. And it was fun. It was fun to watch Whiteside tonight. So a big game to him. And how about Corey Joseph? Arguably, it's probably his best game in the Kings uniform. In 24 minutes, he did work. He 16 points. He was 6 of 9. He had 2 3-pointers made. And I'm happy for Kojo. This is what I want to see. Most of the season it hasn't been pretty, but this is always a bonus when you can see or have a guy like Kojo get his minutes and get pretty damn productive in the minutes that you give him. So I have no complaints for Kojo tonight. He did great. He did his part. He did his thing off the bench. He knew his role, and he got buckets. And then Tyrese Haliburton, man, that clutch 3-pointer at the end of the game just to put the icing on the cake, where it was a 1-point lead, and then he made a 3-pointer to push it back up to 4 with a little over 30 seconds to play the game. And I'm so happy that this kid's on our team, man. He just the way he impacts the game, man. It's just unreal. 11 assists tonight. That was a new career high for him. He just definitely has the tangibles to make this team successful every time when he's on the court. And it's so good to see him down the stretch on the court, and he's just being productive. He's finding that offensively he's finding ways to be productive, whether he's shooting it himself, or whether he's getting offensive rebounds, or whether he's deflections. He's getting after it, and I think that we struck gold with this kid. Monty McNair, thank you so much. This draft pick has probably been the best thing. Tyrese Haliburton has probably been the best thing that's happened to the Sacramento Kings organization in a long, long time. In terms of high IQ, knowing his role, playmaking ability, and the shot making ability. And this is no, and I say that in a long time because this is no shot at De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, we were lucky to get Fox back in 2017, but it's just like Halliburton is different. He's built different, man. And I think De'Aaron Fox coming out as a rookie, he was good, but he obviously was not this good as Halliburton is in his rookie stint so far. So I hate to compare and contrast both of them because they're both on the same team and they're both on our team most importantly. But I'm just happy to have both of them, and in particular when it comes to Halliburton and in terms of where he was picked, and I'm just happy the fact that he fell to us, and I'm so happy to see him thrive under Luke Walton and alongside players of like a De'Aaron Fox, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see this kid continue to mature and grow, and just watch him develop over these years, man. We got a real one, Kings fans. We do got a real one. So with that being said, let me know what your guys' thoughts on tonight's game. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. It would help out the channel tremendously. Um, Tomorrow we got the Miami Heat, so I know they're short-handed still, but they are still a championship caliber team. They still have players on that team that know their role and that can really play good basketball. So we will see how tomorrow goes. I'm looking forward to it. I will be watching and tuning in, and I'm just happy. It's good to get a win streak. It's good to win 3 straight. Let's make it 4 straight tomorrow. Let's just keep going, guys. I'm proud of the team tonight. I really am. They didn't have any letdowns. They did not. Not once did I trip out knowing that the Toronto Raptors were going to make their run, because they are a good basketball team and they were going to make a run. That's what good teams do. They make runs. But I'm so glad we weathered the storm. We got it done, and our players stepped up when we needed them the most. And Halliburton just came through with that big 3-pointer, man. He's a joy. He's a joy. He's definitely so damn exciting to watch, and we're blessed to have him. So, With that being said, that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. You guys take care. Have a good night. God bless and keep pushing forward. I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.